Hello everyone! Welcome to Pop Around channel. We are in Thailand today and we're about to embark on a journey to Koh Lanta in Krabi province. We're staying a night at Amari Hotel Don Mueang, a classic hotel which probably has long been established decades ago. They haven't got the most modern or stylish look, but the service is top-notch. I want to recommend this hotel because other than its superb customer service and a huge variety of breakfast selections, this hotel is conveniently located right opposite Don Mueang Airport. They even built a bridge for an easy access to the airport without having to cross such a busy and big road. So basically you can just wheel your luggage through the bridge and you'll find the airport at the other end. Staying here takes the worries away whether you'll make it through the horrible traffic to catch your flight. Anyway, at Don Mueang Airport, we've encountered a few of these cleaning robots, which is quite amazing. They're very polite as well because they'll stop and wait for people to go through before proceeding to clean. We arrived pretty early, so we're taking a seat at the Coffee Club Cafe, which has an interesting view of Nook Air aircrafts pulling in and out of the aprons. Guy in the bridge.
We got the drones up. Drive your head.
We haven't visited this airport in years and we've found that they've done up quite nicely. As you can see, there are a few amazing displays right around the hall where the boarding gates are located. We have this awesome spinning aircraft right in front of our gate, which is pretty amazing. We're flying with AirAsia this time, departing from Bangkok to Krabi International Airport. And good news is that Emirates Airline is planning to launch a new destination from Dubai straight to Krabi International Airport. And soon we won't have to go via Bangkok anymore, which could be very convenient for international travelers. And off we go. One thing I want to add is every once in a while Thailand gets a hit with what they call a PM 2.5, very fine particles of pollution in the atmosphere, as we will see as we fly above it. So please make sure you wear a suitable mask when you are outdoors, or even when you're in an open air building, because you won't be safe from it. See now, even when we're flying further away from Bangkok, I could barely see through the haze. And here we are. The journey time takes around an hour to Krabi International Airport.
Coming towards us. Do you see the wobbling neck?
It takes quite a long time to get to the pier. In fact, it takes an hour from the airport to the pier, while the ferry takes only 15 minutes. The wait at the pier is quite long. It could take up to an hour in the queue, so be mindful when booking your transport. Speaking of transport, booking through the hotel can cost a bit more, so check out krabishuttle.com for a better price. We booked the one that includes the ferry, so this journey wouldn't require us to get out of the car at all. Conveniently, the driver did all the work. I'll put the link in the description if you're interested. We're staying at Koh Lanta Resort in Koh Lanta for 4 nights. The resort is located at the bottom of the island, so it will take another hour from the pier once we get to Koh Lanta. But it is totally worth it because it's a very quiet zone with not so many tourists, even though it is high season at the moment. So although it is tucked away from the center of the island, it is conveniently close to the national park. When we arrived at the resort, we were both served with a welcome drink and a cold towel as a refreshment. As expected, the hotel was quiet. It has a very relaxing vibe. Our room was located separately from the rest of the ocean view rooms, which we found very private and quiet. The room was very clean, spacious. It has a TV, a tiny fridge, free Wi-Fi, free bottled water arrives every morning, and it has a safe. At the time we were booking our hotel, they ran out of ocean view rooms, so we chose the mountain view, which turned out to be pretty amazing because there is a lily pond just outside and we have a lot of visitors like monitors, herons, and occasionally a few monkeys.
So this
Are you looking at another one then?
yeah, one on the water and one with its head just behind me.
Right. You're looking at the one on... Oh,
We picked a beachfront hotel for a reason. Here we've got a private beach, free kayak, and a lovely pool. There's a river running through the side of the hotel into the ocean, which every so often appeared an egret standing around looking for food. We were surprised how Koh Lanta turned out to be a very good place to spot wildlife. We didn't even have to look far at all, as you can see earlier when we introduced you to the monitors that appeared right outside the balcony of the room.
Alive or dead?
alive. Wait, it's moving. Hello.
Come out. Oh,
Oh, it's funny. Ah.
Okay, okay, Anna.
Speaking of animals, we basically see them close by. Not a single day goes by during our stay that we didn't see an animal. From tiny to big birds, not only were a few herons that we saw just within the parameters of the hotel, but we also saw a huge flock of them flying around at some point of our stay, which was amazing. We also saw a hornbill at the national park unexpectedly.
Oh yeah.
That day, we expected to see more of those spectacled monkeys, which we only saw 2 hanging around on the roof, not in the jungle, where we expected them to be. We went for an hour's walk up the hill, which could be an interesting adventure because it gets difficult and fun at some point. As you can see here, it gets so steep that we need to hold on to a rope and do a proper climb.
Wow. Ooh.
There were a few interesting plant species along the route, like this spiny tree that you don't want to climb on, but amazingly, despite its scary look, it has medicinal purpose.
It's very steep. How am I gonna get up? Do you want to go through first? Yeah. Ooh. Through like a pro.
Although the path was nicely paved, it could get a bit steep, and I suggest you may want to wear proper gear if you can. At least I don't think you would want to do this in slippers, do you?
I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna slide so much. I can think about it.
Also wear light clothing because even though this isn't the hottest climate at the moment, the temperature is around 30 degrees Celsius and I'm sweating in all places. And now we have to limbo through.
And there's a sheer drop on the other side as well.
Yeah.
Just a trek without any views or wind or wildlife. Just a trek.
Although this could be an interesting walk for people who like adventure, however, if you're hoping to have an easy scenic walk or if you want to spot some wildlife like we do, I wouldn't recommend this route. We spent over an hour going through ups and downs, sweating like a pig, and no wildlife, no views. Frustratingly, the view appears at the end, which made us think going from the other end to see the view and return would have been a much better choice.
Takeshi Castle. Super view, super view.
So this is basically where we ended up, just on the other side of the entrance. Very stunning view, though we think it's better to walk over to the other side than to go on a trek in the jungle. Although the trek could have been better, we still recommend the Koh Lanta National Park because it is a very beautiful place. It has a very relaxing atmosphere. We had a cool off just by the Pebble Beach, which was spectacular. We also recommend going up to the lighthouse because the view is fantastic. Speaking of which, we're going to go up there now to show you how gorgeous it is. See, even though it is deadly sunny, benches are conveniently available under the shade by the beaches. So all in all, we would 100% recommend this place. However, there are some things that you have to put up with if you are not local. The entry fee is 40 baht per person for Thai people, but for foreigners it's 200 baht unfortunately. But for us it's not something that we would get annoyed about because compared to the fees in the UK, this is very cheap. So it was perfectly fine for us.
It's injured.
So this is basically the most southerly point of Koh Lanta. Beyond the green bit ahead of us lies the Bamboo Bay, which is a very nice and clean beach that we took the hotel's kayak to. The water around here is fairly calm, very suitable for kayaking. Lanta offers rent-free kayaks, life vests and oars, which we gladly enjoyed. In a moment we will take a kayak out in the sea and we'll paddle along the coastline for exploration.
And we're in.
The water is so calm and the views are so spectacular. We enjoy this pleasant activity very much. We would like to recommend. Nevertheless, please don't underestimate the strength of the sun here. We advise you to put on a lot of sun cream and don't stay too long in the sun. Always stay under the shade if possible, because here in Thailand, the sun and the UV ray will come and find you no matter where you are.
Here we go.
It wasn't until the next day that we decided to actually visit the Bamboo Bay by kayak because we find it super easy and actually very quick. As a matter of fact, I think this is probably the most convenient way to visit Bamboo Bay from Lanta Resort because it will take a fair amount of trekking by foot, although a scooter hire is fairly normal here as well if you stay fair way away. But what could be a better way to access Bamboo Bay than by kayak, right? You get to do a bit of exercise, a bit of sightseeing, and this super relaxing paddle wouldn't cause too much of a hassle because it's a very smooth ride on a good sunny day like this. As you can see here, the Bamboo Bay is super stunning and clean. The water here is crystal clear. I can actually see a shoal of fish swimming so close to the beach. It made me regret I didn't bring my snorkeling mask with me. But oh well, it's beautiful and relaxing enough to just chill around because as you can see, the bay is fairly empty. It's a perfect place for a bit of a walk or relaxation.
Look at that. Sawadika.
The resort also has an open-air spa providing relaxing massages with a beach view and sea breeze. We both took an hour relaxing massage and it was an amazing experience. You can tell them to alter the pressure to your preference. Ours is a soft version of Thai massage. They also used a relaxing mental balm, which was quite soothing, and of course they couldn't complete the massage without walking on me. But don't worry, no bones get broken. There are a few of these bamboo shelters along the beach, which is a very relaxing spot to chill, whether after a swim or a spa treatment. I wouldn't recommend snorkeling here because although the water is quite clear, but there's no coral reef, just some rocks and a few fish, which isn't quite exciting. However, we would recommend taking a tour, which you find quite a few interesting ones that could be booked at the reception. It's a shame we didn't have a capacity to catch a tour this time, but the location and the surroundings are very relaxing, which is what we came here for. Koh Lanta has a restaurant called Anda Pearl, which serves decent food, superb services with a breathtaking view. However, our favorite restaurant is located on the hill on the same road that leads to the national park. Initially, we did some research online and found that a restaurant named Sampinong had a very good review, so we decided to eat there. The restaurant has a superb view overlooking the bamboo beach, which was very stunning. However, we didn't think that the food tasted authentic. It was more like they altered the taste to suit tourists. For this reason, I want to recommend a more interesting restaurant located right next to it called the Bamboo Bay Halal Restaurant, which we later paid our regular visit and would like to recommend. Both their food and beverage menus are very interesting, modern, and creative. I would like to recommend this spectacularly yummy orange espresso, which I guarantee will blow your mind.
Is it nice?
The staff were super nice, friendly, and very polite. The food is super yummy, authentic, and clean. They also get a $1 million view overlooking the Bamboo Bay. The locals said the cows often visit the beach, and we were lucky enough to witness it when we were at the restaurant, which was hilarious. Speaking of livestock and animals, I want to tell you that here it's difficult not to encounter one or sometimes even many.
Hello there. Oh my god! Hello!
We often see monkey shows in the area around the river, especially in front of the restaurant called Simply Lived, which probably meant to be called Simple Life, but anyway, they serve local delicacies at a friendly price, super friendly services, and I gotta tell you, it's never boring sitting here because you'll always get either a monkey show or this funny goat herding, and there are a few cats around, so yeah, it's pretty entertaining. And before long, it's time to catch our ferry and head back to Bangkok. So that's about it for our Koh Lanta Krabi trip. This is the first time in a very long time to be at Suvarnabhumi Airport, and there's a lot to update. They've got a brand new terminal called the Satellite Terminal, which we have to take a fun train to get to. The Satellite Terminal is nicely ornate with these huge silver elephant statues and lots of high-end brand name shops too. We're taking an Emirates flight to London via Dubai, which is the first time in a very long time too, and this time I am not impressed. I'm not sure if they do this to all their terminals, but this is Terminal A. Now it's around 2 o'clock in the morning, we're exhausted, the place is packed with people, and we ended up having to stand around in front of our gate for quite a while because I think they took away quite a lot of seats and replaced the space with all these shops and spas. We also bought a very expensive £4 small bottle of Sprite and we're so not pleased. Anyway, enough with this madness. I am tired and I can't wait to go home to our lovely kitties. I really hope you like my video. Please hit like, share or give me a comment and let me know what you think about my video. If you'd like to see real travel experiences, honest review and travel tips, please do me a favor and subscribe to my channel and we'll see you next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye now!